we haven't had as much snow. Like we had one big snow, and it hasn't really snowed much ever since. Which will say it's been nice, and at the same time it's been not so nice because. This boiler has a lot of power. I mean, I've never driven a boiler with this much power, or heat with this much power. And I'm being that serious. My dad used to have a P&L Renegade 650, and this is a lot more powerful than that. Obviously, I would expect it to be more powerful considering this is a 750 and a 650. But I always thought that 650 was like super powerful. Well, this thing, I mean, just outdoes it by a long shot. By a long shot. I love it. Me personally, I love it. I used to have, the thing I traded in for was a Honda CRF 125. And I feel like that was a really, I don't regret it at all. Now some people probably regret it, paint stuff, whatever, but I don't regret it at all. So, right now I'm just riding through our trails. I always put it low. Right through our trails just because a lot more expensive. Well, they were running a sale. Shout out to Big St. Charles Motorsports for that. And I was like, okay, yeah. The next day, pack up my dirt bike, go down there, look at this. Well, we were actually looking at a lot of stuff. I really wanted a Can-Am Maverick there that was used. It was only going for 14, which is really good, considering that's a nice side-by-side. I don't know if you got what that is. And I was really considering that. I was my mom was thinking it. She was there at the time with me, and so was my grandpa. And at first, we had some people come up and like, oh yeah, I wouldn't let a 15-year-old have it. And I was like, oh please, shut these people up. Well, I understood why they would say that. Obviously, having a 15-year-old with that much power, way more power than this, would be crazy. Well, then my dad calls my mom up saying, that's just the R, not the RR, so it's not as powerful as the RR. So then we looked on getting a quote for it, and it was out of price range for what we wanted. So we looked at a couple other things, and I decided I wanted this. So we get a quote on it, and it was going to be originally supposed to be cheaper. But then, considering I had negative equity, that really screwed our plans around. Well, the guy we were planning on putting it down, emailing it, and our salesperson did not tell what is that dude called? I don't know, like the dude that showed you all the tape techniques and everything, and gives you that last bit of information, the sign, the hype, or whatever it's called. Go talk down the comments what it's called. Anyways, well, then the dude tells the salesperson, that makes a huge difference. So, that day, 2 days later, we go back to Big St. Charles Motorsports. We go there and we get it. So, that is the story behind it. That's what I'm saying, guys. But it was pretty cool to me how all that worked out. Because, I mean, we really didn't think that we were going to get it. Like, it was like our hopes down. They were like, man, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. I don't know, private deal. So, yeah, it turns out the price now is like 50 cents is a lot cheaper than before. So I'm very happy with that. So, I think I'm doing one more lap here. Maybe I'll show you guys the power of that. I actually got to be careful, right? I mean, I wasn't even a quarter in the throttle when we hit 35 like it's nothing. And you guys can see my gas gauge going down. You can see that. And I gotta get some gas. But I can still see gas in the tank. So, this video is probably going to take a lot of editing stuff. Today that I'm actually doing this probably will be up till 2 days after. Alright, y'all. I think I'm about
the